Welcome to the Mellafella Crypto channel. I'm the Mellafella, back to share my adventures in crypto with you. Be aware this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Also, it's cold in these crypto streets, so always do your own research. Invest no more than what you are willing to lose. Protect your things and make sure you're taking profits along the way. In this video, I am going to be making my first claim from the LIBERA Angels NFT project. I own two of these NFTs. I purchased one about 24 hours ago and the other about 48 hours ago. And the LIBERA Angels NFT is part of the LIBERA Financial and Libero ecosystem. These NFTs are supposed to pay out approximately 1.5% daily in USD just by holding them in your wallet. There's no capital lock, there's no staking needed. And they're also tradable on any NFT marketplace at any time. This is part of a multi-phase process for issuing these NFTs. In this first phase, there are 1,333 NFTs that were available for purchase. So far, 1,069 have been purchased, 264 are remaining. And the total contract value at this point is $329,317.04. The mint price, or the purchase price of these NFTs, are 300 Libera BUSD per. In BUSD terms, that's 327.762. In BNB, that's 1.081. And in Libera, current price is 355.243. One thing to note in this phase, in this next phase of the issuance of NFTs for the Angels project, there will be a 10% increase in the next phase. And I believe in that phase, there's going to be another 1,333 rather, NFTs available for purchase. And in its subsequent phases, there will be yet an additional 10% increase. So getting in early, if this is something that you're interested in, might be of some value. And there's also referrals available. There's a referral link. You'll have your own if you care to get involved in the project. So I'm going to go to my collections. And as I mentioned, I've got two of these NFTs. Again, it's approximately 1.5% daily, which is about 547.5% APR. When I purchased these NFTs, each time I purchased, I received about 2.49 in Libera BUSD that came into, or 2.94 Libera BUSD that went directly into my wallet at the point of purchase. And I saw that by going to look at my wallet, and I have this transaction highlighted. And as I mentioned, about 2 days ago, this is the first NFT that I purchased. I didn't see that would happen per the white paper. Also, I have 10.24 Libera BUSD LP that's pending, and that's coming from, one of the NFTs, and these are two. These are my two NFTs right here. But that 10.24 Libera BUSD LP, 6.835 of that is from my first NFT, and 3.405 is from the second NFT. Now, one thing to note, since I am about 24 hours in on this second NFT, I noticed here that I only have 3.405 LP here. And last I checked, 1.5% of 300 is about 4.5. So I'm curious to know how I would find out exactly what the reward percentage is each day. I don't know that that's posted anywhere, and I didn't see how you could find that in the white paper. I've asked a question in the Telegram group for this project, and was just told that it could vary, which they have communicated here that it's approximate, but it would be kind of good to know exactly what the percentage is per day, if that's possible to show. But anyway, we're going to see what that looks like. Now, another thing that I'm curious to know about is what, if any, fees are going to be associated beyond the gas fee? What, if any, additional fees are going to come out of this pending 10.24 Libera BUSD LP? If you are not familiar with the Libera ecosystem and the projects that they have within it, one of those being the Libera BUSD miner, there are some additional fees when you are making claims, depending on how you claim and what you claim. So I didn't see any of that language in the white paper, but I'm curious to see what happens when I make this claim. So let's go for it. I'm going to go into my ledger now. Give me 1 second while I do that. And then we're going to make a claim and see what becomes of it. All right. Ledger's ready. I'm going to claim all. It's going to cost me 26 cents. Not too shabby. Review the transaction. I'm approving it. And it shows that it was a success. So, okay, cool. So, it doesn't appear that there's any fees. I'm not going to unzap this, but I do see that I now have $16.56. So it appears that there's no significant fee, if any at all, when you make a claim. And that claim, and when you make a claim, it is in fact going into this Libera BUSD LP pool. I either read or heard from someone that it splits it into Libera and BUSD. That's not, as you can see here, that wasn't my experience. It's straight Libera BUSD, and it says in the white paper that it's straight Libera BUSD LP that you'll get when you claim. Now, when I unzap it, which let's unzap and see what happens. It may give me the option. So let's see, before you unzap, please consider lock your Libera BUSD LP in the Libera Bank V2, mint your Libera BUSD LP into the Angels NFT, or I can stake it into the miner. So there's nothing there that would suggest it's not what I want to do right now. Okay, so but I guess this is what the reference was as far as the having BUSD in it to Libera. So if I were to unzap, then I would get half of this amount in BUSD and the remainder in Libera. So that's not what I'm going to do today, though. I'm just going to keep that. But that answers that question. That was the question that I had, and that answered that. So another thing that this process answered for me is whether or not that initial approximately $6 that I had before I made this transaction, is if that was part of my my daily reward, and it wasn't. So I don't know what that initial deposit into my wallet was at the point of purchase, but as it stands right now, I'm sitting on $16.56, being 2 days in on one NFT and 1 day in on another. So that would equate to about 3 days if it's just one NFT. And for 3 days, I would have expected to receive what, 4.5 times 3, times plus, but 4.5 times 3, 13.5 LP, and I'm over that. I'm at 16.56 LP. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around the numbers here. It's not jiving as I understood it from the white paper, but 2 days in, Looks good so far. So I'm going to, sit on this for a week and do another test. But this is just, something I wanted to see and get a better understanding of. Hopefully you saw this and got some value out of it. If it's helpful to you, I would appreciate it if you would like the video. And if you are already a subscriber, I want to thank you for that. And if you find this helpful and other videos that I've put up and posted helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel. I appreciate that. But until next time, Melafella is out.